soil covered over the winter when we're getting all these larger rain events that we're seeing.
Ivy has seen great results in both the land and finished product.
Hello. Hello, everybody. Oh, you're just going to sit down here. Let's see here. Who's batting leadoff today? Nobody yet. It's up for grabs. Kevin got it. Coming in strong. Christy just missed it by like 0.04 seconds. You'll have a good weekend, I hope. Let's see. Share the stuff. I'm missing the group. There it is. Morning, Christy, Pam, Philip, Jana, Christy again. All right. During the first break, I have to go in there and fix the obituaries, okay? So you're going to have to entertain the people all by yourself. Okay?
Nah.
Can you do that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll tell them a personal story about you.
Don't do that.
Yeah. That's entertaining to them.
Nobody wants that, okay? Look at this pink one. I'm going to order a new mic on. So give me that. Hope you'll have a good weekend. Have a good show today. I feel it.
Nothing in there.
You ready to do this show? Happy Monday morning to you, everybody. Thunder Radio Morning Show, getting you to work, getting you home from work for you night shift warriors. Tomorrow, we'll be getting everybody to school for the first time in the 25-26 school year. Summer is coming to a close, at least school summer. There's still plenty of summer. I'm going to do the weather here in just a second. We got a big show for you today. Monday, Manchester TN Forum Monday, and boy, has it been on fire this weekend. We discuss later on in the show. Also, games, stupid, silly stat, name that tune, and chances to win prizes. Your birthdays are welcome. You can call those in anytime on the Ben Lomond Connect hotlines, 728-1320. You can call those in, and we'd be glad to take those phone calls here on the morning show. First and foremost, though, let's take a look at your weather outside the Unity Medical Center studios. 72 degrees out there right now. A lot of clouds in the sky today, actually. And they have ramped up the rain chances today to 40%. So those chances of rain much better today than they have been over the weekend. 91 for your high. A heat advisory is in place for today all the way through Wednesday. So pretty much we've been under a heat advisory for about a week straight. I think we had one day without it, and that was Friday. But there is some relief in sight. We'll talk about that in just a second. 40% chance of rain today and tomorrow, but the highs in the low to mid 90s with heat index values over 100. Wednesday, 92 with a 70% chance of rain. And then we see a little bit of a cool down on Thursday. We have a 80 to 90% chance of rain with a high of 88. So we got to trade out some rain for those cooler temperatures. Looking ahead to Friday, the high is only 84. Look out, fall. And then Saturday, 83 on Saturday with a 50% chance of showers. So we will cool down just a little bit, cooler than average temperatures for the first time in a while. That doesn't mean cold temperatures, just cooler than average. Don't worry, we'll heat right back up. August is usually one of the hotter months of the year, so don't fear. Weather is cared for by Cornerstone Caregiving. If you or a loved one needs extra help at home, call the trusted team at Cornerstone Caregiving. They offer a free in-home assessment, and there's no minimum hours, and care is available around the clock. Whether it's meal prep, light housekeeping, transportation, or even incontinence care, they've got you covered, and you're never alone with 24/7 support. Cornerstone Caregiving, compassionate care. Call today to schedule your free assessment. 931-393-6722. 931-393-6722. All right, on that note, let's welcome in the better half of the Thunder Radio Morning Show. Across from me sits the brains of this operation, the planner, the organizer, the CEO and president of the Peterson Media Group. She is by far the looks inside of this studio, the president of the Manchester Chamber of Commerce, their microphone licker, the corn cob eater, one of the main reasons the rockin' world goes round, chief photographer, video engineer, the wearer of the headphones. Holly, good morning to you.
Good morning.
She was looking for her headphones over there.
Y'all ever look for your glasses and they're on your head or they're on your face?
Her headphones were on her head. She was listening to
We've
the
all
show.
done that.
She was starting to frantically look for them. Happy Monday.
I drive a million miles.
I love you, but I don't know if I would drive a million.
She wouldn't drive 30 minutes.
miles.
She wouldn't drive 30 minutes to be with me tonight.
A million miles in a car? That sounds like my own personal hell.
She wouldn't drive 30 minutes. I'm just here to
I
tell
would
you.
drive 30. I'd go to Murfreesboro for you.
Depends on how
for
desperate
sure.
she is. Yeah. Yesterday, she didn't want to go to Nashville, pick the girl up from the airport.
Who's like, I don't want to go to Nashville.
nobody
Who wants to go? Nobody wants
We had to
to
circle
go
that
there.
place 3 times. It was a nightmare trying to pick her up. And then Holly got a little cranky. Lost her mind the 3rd time through.
Enough is enough.
Comings and goings, what's happening in and around the Manchester and Southern and Middle Tennessee communities. We got a lot going on. So we are 0 days away from the official return of fall sports practice, although teams have been practicing. But the official start is today, according to the TSSAA. So volleyball, soccer, football's in full pads today across the state of Tennessee. So we are close to the start of high school football season. We are 1 day away from the return of Coffee County schools. That is tomorrow. And Thunder Radio morning show will be on location. We'll be at Senior Sunrise tomorrow morning at Coffee County Central High School. So we'll have the morning show there. More than likely, the radio portion of it will for sure be there. Now, the video portion, we'll see. Probably. But if you turn on the video cameras tomorrow and we ain't on, turn on the radio. We'll be there. But we should have the video portion working. It's just anytime you take that on the road, we don't have like a road crew that goes and sets that up for us in advance. We got to drag that stuff out in the morning.
I want to take the wheel or spinny prize wheel and a couple of the slots. I want it to say like challenge Holly in a juggling contest and
Mhm.
see if I can, if they win, then they get a prize.
Gotcha.
If I win, they don't.
All right, so we'll make that on air.
But
thing.
what kind? I was trying to think. All I could think of was juggling, or like who could stand on one foot the longest.
Okay.
Something that anybody could do almost. Well, you need 2 legs, but or that wouldn't be fair.
They already have the advantage. They're used to it. All right.
If anybody can think of anything that we can add to that wheel, send it to us.
Yeah, just a foot race.
I'm not running.
Yeah.
No, we're not running nowhere.
Trey says cartwheels would be good. Absolutely.
I'll challenge these bunch of
Yeah.
high schoolers to a cartwheel contest. Sure. There's no
Ugh.
curtains and blinds around. I'm fine. It's outside.
Okay.
I'll stretch first.
If I didn't run over our cornhole boards, we could do just ultimate death cornhole toss, but we don't have those anymore. Hold your breath. Staring contest.
Cole says cup stacking.
Cup stacking.
I don't know what that is. Happy birthday, buddy.
Oh, yes. Happy birthday to the boy one today.
Big 2-0.
Yes. Big party planned tonight in our place. 4 days away from the return of city schools. That's Friday. So they got a few more days, the city folk do. And we are 4 days away from the Hillsborough Homecoming Association's Rumble on the Hill Truck and Tractor Pool. That's this Friday and Saturday in Hillsborough. We are 5 days away from the Cars and Coffee Cruise-In. That's this Saturday at the Coffee County Administrative Plaza from 9 to 12. And we are 25 days away from kickoff of high school football, Coffee County at Franklin County, Friday night, August the 22nd. We'll have it for you here on Thunder Radio WMSR. So lots of big things coming up. We're very excited about all that. But for now, we just sit here and go through what Holly wants now. Which is days and whatever boredom she has.
It's not.
I'm
No.
just kidding.
It's not. You're not going to get me riled up.
It's best to get her riled
You're
up.
not going to disrupt my peace. Okay. The Coffee County Republican Party Ice Cream Social is this Saturday from what?
Laura said how many M&Ms you could fit in your mouth for the contest with you and the kids. You can also do Flonkerton, where you race with reams of paper on your feet. Boxes.
Back to it then. 4 to 7 this Saturday, the Coffee County Republican Party Ice Cream Social at Fraser McEwen Park
That's a hard one.
in Tullahoma. All right, I've got more.
Spelling bee.
Who says that?
Other Adam.
That's a good one.
Spelling contest.
Trey also says a hold your breath contest, but I'm going to need somebody to plug their nose because I don't trust.
I trust you, Phyllis.
I got this sent to me this morning out at Hillsborough. They're having their back to school outside block party tonight from 4:30 to 6. And she says that there is going to be, let's see here, Snow Bros, the 4-H Grill Master Crew, Kettle Corn, Foam Pit, Duncan Booth. That's something that you'll want to go out there and be a part of at Hillsborough. One more local thing here. Just as I see them, I grab them. And if you want me to say your thing, then you can send it to me. Wiffle ball tournament. Last year, that was really, really fun. There was a good turnout for that. This year, it's going to be August the 16th at the Coffee County High School baseball field. It starts at 9 a.m. There's 3 divisions. This year, they've added a high school division, so that's awesome. Ages 9 to 11, and then another group, 12 to 14, and then the high school division, okay? 5 players per team. You can talk to a Red Raider baseball coach or go to the let's see here. Email Red Raider head coach Jerry Pruitt at pruittj@k12coffee.net. All right. National days. It's National Buffalo Soldier Day. Are you with me?
Yeah, I don't know what that is. I thought it was going to be one you went through quickly because I didn't know what it was.
For those of you who don't know, we're showing our appreciation and honoring the Buffalo soldiers. I don't know. This is
We should have a pie eating contest tomorrow morning. Donut eating contest.
we get one like hanging from a hook, like from a string, and who can eat it off of the string the fastest.
Yeah. Sounds like a lot of planning.
Well, heaven forbid we do that.
Well, I'm busy today. That sounds like something you're going to have to do.
There's not a lot of. It's National Water Park Day. Don't that sound like lots of fun?
Pea-filled infested pools.
National Milk Chocolate Day. That's my favorite of the chocolates, the milk chocolate.
I don't like white chocolate.
I do not like white chocolate very much.
I don't
at
feel like
all.
it's as popular now as it was there for a minute. Like for a minute, everybody was like, "Oh, white chocolate, same thing as regular chocolate. It just looks."
No, it
I'm
does
like,
not.
no, that is
taste
not the same. One year, I got like a white chocolate bunny for Easter,
Ooh.
and I was like, "What? This is a waste."
I did.
I
Used
tried-
To
I
eat
ate like 2
those-
bites and
The
I'm like, oh.
zero bars.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's white chocolate on the outside. I don't know.
Well, you should be able to taste it. You know, chocolate has a very distinct taste.
Right out of high school, I worked at Russell Stover's here, and I got. It wouldn't say it was a promotion because there was no raise. I just got kind of laterally set to where I could start doing the dip in the stuff like that caramel apples and the strawberries, and I loved that. I thought it was awesome, but I couldn't do the white chocolate. Even the smell of it gave me a headache.
White chocolate,
Yeah, buddy. That's
Something-
what we're talking about here.
What's up? Sorry, I'm doing a few different things over here. You can tell a story.
Thanks for joining me.
I'm part of the show. Okay.
Are you?
Yeah. Sometimes I just have look. There's a lot going on over here on my side of the table. And we got the schedule sheet. We have the actual program computer here with the mouse that clicks the things there. We have reads.
Stop it. All right.
Oh,
that's
Let's not forget the cameras over here.
you don't have to even have to do anything with most of that right at this current time.
You come run this show
I've ran it before.
Wednesday. I want you to do all and keep up with all the things. Roll your eyes at me.
I roll my eyes at you so hard. Anywho, that's all I have.
Water park day. You know, I used to enjoy going to a water park or a place where I could go down some slides or play in the water. I guess you would call that a water park. I don't. But now when I go to like one with the kid, we haven't been this year and won't be going, I don't think. But
I probably won't be back to another water park until I have grandkids.
I'm just saying now when you go and look at it, you can't help but be like how much urine is in that water. Like all these
You're
kids
in a
are
lot
in
of
there.
pee right now.
Yeah. And it's like, oh look, there's a Band-Aid floating by. And I was just like,
Ooh.
I just don't want to be in there anymore. It could be the cleanest water, but I just don't.
We were eating dinner recently and somebody come in from
Jessica said you used to enjoy water park, but now you're a progressive commercial. That is true.
so we were eating at a restaurant recently and someone walked in and like gave Josh a handshake right as Josh was eating chips. It was chips. So, finger food.
And wanted to come over and shake my hand.
And he shook Josh's hand and the guy didn't even get to his table all the way. And Josh was like, oh, give me your hand sanitizer.
I didn't
And I
want.
was like, dude, I think old buddy can hear you.
No, he couldn't hear me.
I need your hand sanitizer right now.
Well, I'm not. Listen, I'm not gonna. Not only I just didn't want to. I don't know where those hands have been. I don't know.
No, I don't blame you. I don't.
She also used the hand sanitizer.
I don't like a handshake
because he
not-
shook her hand
I
and
don't-
held on to it
I'm
for a while.
just more of a fist bump girl. Let's keep our palms clean. You
Yeah.
know,
COVID and stuff.
let's tuck these fingertips in real tight because I don't want to touch.
I don't want to shake anybody's hand right. I mean, look, it happens a lot. Like we're at a networking event,
I will shake. I'm not against shaking.
But listen, that's
hands.
usually before dinner, or before the meal, before lunch, whatever we're at. But I was already sat down and eating. And this was not a networking event. And this person, I don't mind, come over and say hi, for sure.
I maybe would do a little back
Yeah.
pat, like, "Hey, buddy,"
But,
pat. That's harmless.
but this
right?
was like, might as well. In my mind, it was like a spit handshake. Spit in your palm and shake hands.
We're friends.
Yeah, and that wasn't what happened, but that's how I saw it. I was like, huh. Even if-
yeah. I can remember being a kid and seeing how much change I could fit in my mouth at one time. Germs were not an issue to me, but now it's like I don't know, I'm turning into Howie off of what's that? Was it Howie Mandel? Is that his name? Or am I making that
Holly.
up completely?
Oh no.
He's like a germaphobe now. I'm not that bad. Like I will shake your hand.
Ever since I got sick last year at the Christmas time,
Oh yeah, when you almost died.
when I almost died, I wash my hands far more now than I ever did before. Like I thought I wasn't terrible about washing my hands, but maybe I'd forget here. But now I'll just randomly be walking by a bathroom. I'll stop washing my hands now.
Trey
a whole different thing.
with a good quote here. I think that's Doc Holliday where he goes, "Excuse me if I don't shake hands."
Yeah, I just don't want to. We'll just fist bump. Maybe even not even a fist bump, maybe like a forearm.
Dale says he hates limp handshakes, and
Limp handshakes is the worst.
Josh hates them so bad that after he has a limp handshake with someone, he calls me to tell me how bad their handshake was.
I feel like you could tell a lot about a person by their limp handshake. If you don't listen, you don't have to squeeze the life out of the other
I have
person.
had
I don't
handshakes
like
that are
that either.
so firm. I'm like, yikes.
Yeah, I don't like that either. Like, why? Some people will shake hands and they're like, "Are you trying to crush my bones?" And I don't know where that comes from either. I don't like that. But these grown men with these just limp hand, like when I grab their hand to shake hands, and they're just like, and it flops over. I'm like, what is that? It gives me the creeps. I'm like, ah.
feels like there's no bones in there. It's just
Ugh,
mushy hands.
Why aren't you shaking hands properly?
You know what? You know what is the appropriate handshake is grasp hands, 1, 2,
3.
release.
Yeah, 1, 2, or 3. I'll take either one of those. 1,
but
2,
but
3.
I don't like the ones who hang on a while.
And they want to just keep
I
going.
don't like.
Oh,
I
we're not even shaking anymore. We're just holding
just-
hands now.
and I
Yeah,
cannot
I don't like that. I'm starting to pull
concentrate
my
on
hands away.
what they're saying at all. I'm all I can
Now they
think
got the
of
other
is,
hand on top.
I'm like, please let go of my hand. Look at this is awkward. I don't. Please let go.
Then they got their other hand on top, and they're just kind of like patting your hand now. They got 2 hands, and
I don't-
I don't know.
The only thing I can think about is how to get away at that time. I'm not listening to
To what you're
they're saying.
talking about.
No.
I was trying to get away from this.
I
Coach Taylor
realize
says firm shake, and they do not look you in the eye. Yeah, I know. I want a firm shake, and just a quick. Let's just talk a little. I don't. The limp handshakes bother me more than the 2 firm handshakes. The 2 firm handshakes, I feel like people are like me. They hate limp handshakes, so they're trying to.
To
They're
overcompensate.
overcompensating.
Okay.
So I
You're
see
like, I
what they're
don't
trying
want
to
a
do.
lip handshake, so here's
Yeah. But these people, these men that shake your hand, and it's just like a pool noodle, you know, or a spaghetti noodle is a better term, I guess. I don't like that.
well, I agree. I'm with you there. I'm old fashioned that way, I reckon.
Kamala voters.
Let's see. Did anybody catch the Savannah banana backflip on live TV? Probably not. I think it was on CNN. So I saw the TikTok. This by now you've probably heard of the Savannah Bananas. They've come to Nashville. They had a big
They sell out all the stadiums they go
yeah.
to.
They're really cool.
Not
Anywho,
something I'm interested in.
you know, they come out and one he comes out on stilts and they dance and it's a show. It's like the Harlem Globetrotters for baseball.
Meanwhile, I just want to watch the baseball
In
game.
my opinion. Anywho, they had one of them on this like morning show and he goes to do a backflip and just midair goes flat as a pancake and just lands on his face. And afterwards, I'm like, I gotta find out. Well, he's sitting in there. He's got a busted, it's bleeding. He's like, I didn't have fall on my face on national television on my bingo card today.
Bless.
So
That'd be me if I ever tried to do a flip. Jessica says that she saw that. Kevin says, what about the ones that want a handshake and then try to pull you in for a hug? You don't like that?
I don't mind a side hug.
Side
I
hug.
feel like a side hug, we're not face to face,
Yeah, just a shoulder
Just
pat
like
kind
a-
of thing. Yeah.
but I don't want a lot of front hugs. A guy tried to hug me.
Oh, yeah. Holly got one of these Where's My Hug guys at the grocery the other day.
The fellow was probably in his 60s. And I had just got finished putting the last of my groceries in the back of the car. And you know how sometimes somebody walking by will be like, I'll grab your buggy.
Sure. Like they want to just take this buggy instead
I'll
of going
take
to get
it.
another one.
Yeah, I'll just take it since you're done with it. So he looked at me like that. He was coming to get he's like, I'll take that buggy. And he held one arm out for the buggy and one arm out for a huggy.
Like, what are you doing?
So you know what I did? I said, "Oh, watch your head now," and I hit the close trunk button on my SUV, so it was coming down right at.
Yeah.
And
Watch you knocking there. And then backed up one way.
yeah, and I was like, "That's a good buggy. Now you get on inside where it's
Cool.
nice and cool." And I got in the car. I got away without the huggy.
Like, why? What makes you think you're entitled to a hug? We're out there with a stranger you don't know because you took their buggy.
It's hot. It's hot. I don't know you.
I don't know you.
I don't know you. I don't want a hug.
If y'all see Holly, go up to her and ask for a hug.
I will give you. I'll give you a hug if you ask me for it. It's not a big deal where I'm just
I don't-
going
I
to
feel- I
throw
feel
a
like that's
fit about
weird.
it. I just personally,
Yeah.
it's not something that I look forward to.
Christy said smart thinking. Yeah, I thought Holly was pretty quick on her feet right there.
You have to
For
be
someone who freezes
I'm
up.
telling you, women, men will never know the grabbiness of men. It's just really, you got to learn that.
Thing this is super weird and it's 117 degrees outside. No to hugs. Right?
I've never seen somebody and been like, you know what, I'd like to wrap my arms. Well, that's not entirely true, but
Right.
you know what I mean.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. For the most part. The Manchester TN Forum was busy over the weekend. The new cell phone policy at the high
We're
school.
going to get into that
Yeah,
next.
I knew. I was just going to kind of give a
yeah,
teaser.
and I'm excited about it.
I'm excited. The responses have got. Oh my goodness!
You're not going to want to miss it.
Society is something, isn't it? Morning show brought to you by Dr. Van Winkle, one of the finest surgeons around, and he is right here in Manchester, 482 Interstate Drive. So be sure to talk to him about some of your surgical needs or maybe some other needs as well. He takes care of those. drvanwinkle.com, 482 Interstate Drive, right across from Unity Medical Center.
Coffee County Bank was founded in 1975 by a group of local business people.
All right, y'all.
I-
What are you doing today? What are you doing?
I can do anything.
I need some more keys made for this building.
This building,
Mhm.
you got it. How many you get? How many you need?
3.
3.
Holly's like, she loves having something to do. Because then she'd be like, I helped you. Holly want a thick ham sandwich. That's right. Yeah. She says, I never seen anybody want to wrap my arm around it. All right, I've got to go in here and fix the obituary. There, bye. You said you were going to tell them some kind of story. So,
Did we do anything this weekend worth talking about that I can tell them right fast?
rode around the airport line for three trips. That was fun.
False. Hang on, let me see what I got here. Under. Have y'all seen this? I love clever commercials. And one of my favorite things right now is when a commercial has a fake medical condition with a fake name. Like, for instance, there was a commercial and they were talking about people doing this because you do it with your phone, right? You do this when you scroll, and they're like, oh, he's got scoliosis. I like a good pun. It's got scoliosis. There was another one and I can't think of it. Swap and Shop. Yeah. I was gonna host Swap on Friday. I was gonna host it, but he insisted. He was like, I'll just do it. I'll do it. So I sat in here with him and I wrote stuff down, but I didn't have to get on the radio or answer the phones or push the buttons. Yeah, y'all are gonna like this, or some of you might, I don't know. This next topic of the cell phone policy. And I reckon I just grew up different. Daggone, that's loud. Fair's coming up, you guys. August 29th. August 29th, Friday. First day of the fair.
I'm back.
Get your entries in.
Just in time. She didn't host Swap and Chop Friday. She was supposed to, but she didn't. Right after the morning show, she had to go to the bathroom real fast. And she was
My
in there,
stomach was tore up thinking about hosting
she was in there
Swap.
for 15 minutes. Swap and Chop lasts 15 minutes. It's funny how that works out. All right, so these cell phone, I'm excited about this. This is good stuff. Uh-oh,
What?
nothing.
Thunder Radio Management. Well, yes, it actually is. It's the morning show with Josh and Holly.
Thunder Radio Morning Show here until 8:30 today. Brought to you by Dr. James Van Winkle, 482 Interstate Drive in Manchester. The finest surgeon you'll find, and he's right here in Manchester. Real quick, before we get into cell phone talk, because I'm pumped about this. I'm pumped about the new rule. I'm pumped about it. But the discussion on the forum over the weekend has really provided us some good content. But first, before we do that, I want to tell you about Dirtworks. Make sure that property is draining properly. Call our friends at Dirtworks. They can bring in the dirt, the big machines, and take care of that for you. 931-409-0782. They can clear driveways. They can do sod installation. You're going to want to wait till the fall for that probably. But they take care of all that for you. 931-409-0782 for Dirtworks. All right, Holly. Welcome back.
Thanks, buddy.
School starts tomorrow for the county.
2-hour day.
2-hour day tomorrow. We'll be there at the high school for Senior Sunrise. The morning show will be live on location. But the big topic, the big debate, well, it's not a debate, I guess, is the new cell phone policy.
Yes.
Which you have a copy of the policy?
Do I have it?
Yeah.
No.
Well, I have just a quick rundown of the policy.
Yeah.
Can I read that real
Absolutely.
fast? Because the school system kind of posted this on social media just to kind of let everybody know, hey, this is the new cell phone policy. It's, the state kind of passed a deal. The state legislature passed a deal saying, hey, you got to do something to limit cell phone usage in school. It's up to each school system to pass it, but you got to do something to limit it. And basically, see, I guess I thought I had it right here, but I guess I don't. Basically, let's pull it back up. Will you stop? You're distracting me. So I thought I had a screenshot, but I did not.
I hate when I do that. When I go to, I'm ready for a segment and then there's nothing.
Yeah. Here it is. All right. So students may not use cell phones or personal. Listen closely to the details here, please.
Get off your phones and listen.
And I wish people would read, because people do not read this.
Right.
Anyway, students may not use cell phones or personal devices such as smart watches, tablets, AirPods, etc., inside school buildings during instructional hours. Instructional hours is defined as the time from the late bell to the dismissal bell. Devices must be kept in off mode and stored away in backpacks, lockers, purses, etc. They're prohibited.
No, the horror.
When are phones allowed? They're allowed on the bus, before the late bell. So if you get there like 7:30 or whatever, you can use them. And after the dismissal bell, when you go home. Not during the day, not during lunch, not during a break in class. They're not allowed. But let's keep going. Parents or guardians who need to contact their child during the school day, let's call the front office. The staff will ensure the message is delivered in a timely manner. What can parents do to help? Speak to your child about the new state-mandated policy. Promote the importance of student focus on instruction and encourage appropriate cell phone use. So that's what the school put out.
Okay.
The responses have not disappointed.
Do you have those as well? I thought you screenshotted.
I do. And there's several, but the one, I've got a favorite.
I have a couple favorites.
Yeah, I've got a favorite here. So I'm going to read my favorite, and then Holly can read her favorite.
You go ahead.
Well, I got two. If students can't have their phones, maybe the same rules should apply to teachers. The amount of times I've heard teacher on phone calls snapping or just texting in the middle of or just texting in the middle of class, unless it pertains to work, they shouldn't have theirs out either. Where have we gone?
When I was, let me just back up. I reckon I was just raised different, because when I grew up, children and adults were not equal.
They're not equal. Like that. One of these groups of people are professionals who are there to educate the kids and who have a degree and who they're the adults in the building.
Job to do.
They have a job to do. And they're allowed to have their phones. Okay. Now listen, if they have their phones out and they're not doing their job properly, they probably won't have a job for much longer. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, you have to be professional.
You have to be professional.
You can't be playing mahjong during social studies.
I know.
But I doubt that's happening.
Yeah, I'd say that
like people are implying. And
we've had teachers tell us, hey, the principal will actually message us, sometimes, or they'll call us from the front office because
I personally love for the teachers to have their phones.
Yeah.
I have gotten messages from teachers, and it makes it, because I'm not always checking my email and stuff. Anyway, and
they'll message us.
This is not a taboo. They can have their phone. But I get.
Oh, she's war. Oh, here she goes.
I get to going too fast. I get all riled up about it.
She don't know.
I
what
did
to
not have the same rights as adults growing up.
Yeah.
My mom would tell us
In order,
children were to be seen and not heard.
Yes.
You know what? We had certain furniture in our home that were for grown-ups only.
We couldn't sit out.
Not to sit in dad's chair,
Yeah,
right?
Get out of that.
Nowadays, I feel like maybe too many kids rule the roost, and children don't know how to follow instructions or be uncomfortable. Does it? If I was a senior in high school, would I like this rule? No. I would like to have my phone out in class, but I was a terrible student.
Well, I was talking to a couple of seniors on Saturday on the coaches show, and I was telling Holly, I do feel bad for them, or maybe even juniors, because they're not acclimated to this. So they've allowed them to have the phones for a while now. Some people, I've saw the responses and they're confused. Like, wait a minute, they can have their phones? I'm like, yeah, that's been a thing for a while now where they can have them. So I feel bad for them because they're acclimated to having their phones. They're used to it. So it's going to be kind of a harsh thing for them. I think it's a good thing in the big scheme of things. I was talking to a teacher this weekend too, and she was saying, in my class, the rule is they have to have their phones up. You could have your class rules where they're not allowed to have their phones out. She said, but look around and look. They got their AirPods in. They're listening to music. They're not paying attention to you.
No, I didn't have a cell phone in school, middle school. Maybe like when I was a junior.
I got one when I was a junior.
Or junior, senior. I had a flip phone, and texting was not a big deal then, and I couldn't get on Google. But prior to that, I was distracted enough with just a pencil and paper, just drawing in my notebook and not paying attention. I cannot imagine what little attention I would pay if I had a little computer in my pocket that I could play with during class.
Right. Well, you're just not equipped to be able to handle that. And like Holly's saying, can you imagine the lack of attention I would pay then? Like, I was distracted by the simplest things.
I was taking my pen apart and
Right.
putting it
And
back
together.
thinking I'm Oppenheimer.
So now, look, I'm not a big fan of any government.
I didn't like the comment that was like, I better not see one teacher
I know.
on their phone. I'm
that's not the rule.
pro teachers doing whatever they want to get through. Ugh, any hootie.
Golly, you done with that one?
I don't know.
Points across. You got it. We're with the teachers. I'm glad the state legislature passed this. Not a big fan of the government, not a big fan of laws and things, but I feel we had an overcorrection here, or not an overcorrection. I'm sorry. We needed to overcorrect. We've gone too far, allowing the phones.
It's surprising, I guess, because I grew up differently, and I shouldn't be surprised because I know that not everybody grows up with the same rules.
Sure. But it's gotten really crazy. I got another comment here. Jessica said I had a professor at MTSU that counted you absent if you had your phone out. That's awesome. All right, here we go. Another one. This is where we get to going a little too far. I'm sorry, but my child, my child will have every right to have her phone on her person at all times if she wants to. I don't care what the principal or teachers say. You can't predict what's going to happen every day. If something were to happen and my kid didn't have her phone to call for help, then it is 100% your fault if she gets hurt. So many things to break down there.
I don't know. Number one, she can have that in her backpack.
Yeah, did we read it?
So
It says you can have it.
If something goes down, it's in her backpack.
And since she's got it, she can call.
What's the big deal?
Turn it on. Make a phone call.
Number two.
Here she goes.
I just want to yell.
Don't do it.
I just want to be like, because I just get I guess, confused at the
That's
at
what
the way of thinking.
Trey said. Nobody is saying she can't have her phone on her person. She just can't be using it. Did you read this? Maybe Jasmine here, who made this comment, should read the comments or should read the stuff before making a comment.
But you have posted stuff on social media before, and in the description or up there, you've got location, date, time, and somebody be like,
immediately, where's this at?
Where's it at?
Mm-hmm.
They don't. You're not reading.
I think Jasmine was on her phone a lot during school, didn't read. So anyway, I just don't like the sense of entitlement there.
I don't
My
like the
child,
parents thinking that it's
when they're the
that
ones,
their child
Yeah.
just gets to do whatever they want to, no matter the rules.
These will be
how
our
is how
rules.
is that person going to succeed in a professional environment when their boss says, "Hey, we have this policy here," and you're like, "Well, no, I ain't doing that."
No.
You know what's going to happen? You're going to get big fat fired.
you go work. You'll be invited to work somewhere else. My policy, my policy is that we're going to follow the rules that are in the building. I don't like all of them, for the most part. But
I don't like when I walk into an establishment, place of business, and someone's on their phone. If I do see it and they put it away, I'm like, who cares? They're no one was in here. They're on their phone. I don't care about that. I'm on my phone when things are slow. I get it. But if a customer comes in, and they put it away, that's okay. Yeah. That's professional.
right.
But leaving it up or talking on it while you're checking me out. I've had people taking personal phone calls
while I'm up there.
while I'm
What are you
checking
doing?
out. And I'm like, how unprofessional.
So there's several other. The big thing that gets me is in this thread of comments that one of the main factors, one of the main driving the bus is, well, what if there's school shootings and this and that? I'm like, what is their cell phone going to do to stop that from happening? The chances of that are incredibly rare or low.
They have it.
But
though.
they have it. And guess what? And the teachers have theirs. And
Don't
guess
you
what?
want the teacher
And there's landlines.
teacher to have the
And guess what? There's an SRO in the schools. I mean, what is your kid having their phone? You're just being selfish and just making up stuff.
I think personally, I want whatever the teachers think is the best
For instruction.
So if the teachers say, "Hey, these kids do not pay attention with their phones and they need to put them away in their backpack," I am for that. And if for some reason teachers, the majority of them are like, "Hey, actually they pay more attention when they have their phones," I'm for whatever the teachers
There's
say
not one
makes
single
a better
teacher.
environment in the classroom. But I don't think none of the teachers are gonna be like, "Yeah, they should have them on all the time."
Not one single teacher I've seen has been like, "Man, I hate this new rule." Not one of them has done that.
Trey
forgot.
Trey has a great point when you were talking about the school shootings. Chaos will be a lot more controlled if they aren't 1,700 calls.
To
You're like,
911 for
that's
such
a
an
lot,
Yeah. Well, again, it's just I feel like that's just scare tactic stuff. I mean, look, you're prepared for those things, and unfortunately, that is a
something
reality that you have to
consider,
prepare for. But it's the chances are incredibly slim. Be far better chance of the school catching on fire or something like that, and they have fire drills for that. If they're paying attention and they're not on their phones, they'll probably get out of the building. So there's that, and then there's the other one. That's the medical. My child can't see good. He uses his phone to zoom in on the screen. But get some glasses. I saw that.
Well, we'll sit in the front.
He needs it to zoom in on the stuff on the board. I was like, we'll wake up anything so little Johnny can get to do whatever he wants to do.
I know, golly.
And then there was these other ones. Like, what about my? I know kids that use these for medical purposes. So they got diabetes and things. I'm like, well, you know what? There probably are some exceptions.
There are
for those
exceptions,
kind of
yeah.
things. And I bet that'll go through the school front office and the nurse. You're probably just going to need to take that to them, like, hey, they use this to monitor their blood sugar, blah, blah. And I bet it's probably going to be okay. I'm just guessing. I don't know. Morning show.
Yes, sir. I'd like to put a birthday on for today, sir.
For today.
Yes, sir.
Go on ahead.
It's Patricia Stocks.
All right. Got it on there.
All right. She's 76 today.
You weren't supposed to say that.
No, that's a good thing. She's still here. So that's the main thing.
I got it
That is
down. Thank you.
amazing.
All right. Happy birthday to Patricia.
Brian said that when he read that yesterday, saying that he thought similarly to what we were saying. Some parents want teachers to have perfect discipline and control in the classroom, but undermine the authority every chance they get. Yeah, like their hands are tied behind their backs in a lot of cases when it comes to. I'm for the days when
hit them.
The teachers paddle.
Hit them. Send them home. Throw them
That
out in
was
the hall.
scary. I'm telling you what, that was scary. When I heard one of my classmates getting paddled outside, I'd be inside the classroom about in tears, Scared me. I didn't want to be bad.
But now that's not a thing, and they just have their phones out and kind of do what they want. But I feel like this is a great. The comments really show where we are. I feel like. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, there have been times where we've reached out to kids at the school that we might have needed something. It's been convenient for us that they respond.
Oh yeah,
but it is
yeah.
what it is. I mean, we just won't be able to do that anymore. It's fine.
I have a comment from, I haven't proofed it. I don't think she's said anything bad in it. She says that her cousin teaches at Warren County High School and they implemented the no cell phone policy last year. She said parents and kids lost their minds for the first week or two, but it made such a huge difference in behavior and communication between students. There was less fighting, bullying, and the culture inside the school improved tremendously.
Yeah, I'd heard this last year. From one of the school board members over at Warren County I had spoke to, and he said, after a week or two, everybody was good and the students were better about it than the parents.
Yeah.
He said, you got less complaints from them. He said, and he said the same thing. He said, there's a lot less, because during the day they'll get on their social medias and they'll get catty with one another, and you have issues all day long. And now guess what we're focused on now? School.
Mm-hmm. Rachel says the freshmen should be acclimated to the cell phone rule. The middle school has had this rule for years.
Okay, so that's why the seniors, juniors, that's going to be hard for them, but because they've been allowed to have it, and it was just kind of where we followed. Other schools were doing it, and other districts were doing it. So I'm glad that this is the direction they're going. Should make things a lot better for the teachers.
I hope so. I hope every teacher has their best year.
And I like the approach they're going with. Well, you can have it on you.
I think that is the best.
But it has to be off, because I don't think the school wants to get in the business of collecting phones up front at the beginning of the day and whatever.
Like they need anything
to
else
keep
to
up with.
do than keep up with your
Because then we're going to
child's
have
cell phone.
That's going to be another administrative position that will pay $80,000 a year, and not a teacher who is the cell phones are, and they collect the phones and they keep up with the phone. And who wants that? So. But then I don't know. I'm curious
Teach
to see
your kid to be responsible and how to follow directions.
I'm curious to see what the enforcement and punishment will be if they don't follow these, because there's going to be a lot of that real quick. The kids, I was telling when we were talking about this with some friends the other day, kids are kind of like water. They're going to find the cracks.
Yeah.
So they're going to try to find a way to sneak and be on the phone.
When we were in high school, there was a no gum policy. We were
we were always trying to chew the gum.
Allowed to chew gum.
Yeah.
And what did we do? We chewed it.
We chewed the gum.
We chewed it, and we tried to stop chewing it when the teachers were looking.
Tried to hide it.
We tried to be inconspicuous. We weren't very good at it, because you forget and you space off, and then you just be sitting there chomping it. And there's Senor Guthrie, a chicle et papelera.
All right, we got more things to do this morning. We got games to play. Stupid Silly Stat when we come back on the morning show. I want to tell everybody about the Hillsboro Homecoming Association Rumble on the Hill Truck and Tractor Pool. That is coming up this Friday and Saturday, August the 1st and 2nd. Mid-South Pullers Association event features super stock tractors, two-wheel drive trucks, limited pro stocks, diesels, trucks, and more. Presented by the Hillsboro Homecoming Association, Woodall Grain, Rogers Group, Thompson Cat, Brothers Implement Company, Hillsboro Food Company, Coffee County Bank, Midstate Towing, 7926 Hillsboro Highway. For the Rumble on the Hill Truck and Tractor Pool, Friday and Saturday.
Broadcasting from the Unity Medical Center studios, this is Thunder Radio, WMSR, 1320 AM, 107.9 FM, and worldwide at
Sue Ann said, ISD gonna be full. Pretty much. And that's another thing. People act like we ain't survived for decades and decades without having a cell phone on us in school. Well, it's an emergency. No, they're on Instagram and they're on Snapchat and they're texting,
Watching TikTok.
watching TikToks and sending. You know how I know that? Because I see these kids posting on their story in the middle of the day. 10 o'clock, somebody's posted a story. 11 o'clock, somebody's posted a story. Like, well, aren't you at school?
There would be times when the girl one would tell me that she was watching movies
Yeah.
in class. So
Yeah, and we were like, you're doing what now? And what? That makes us look like bad parents.
what am I gonna like? If
But
I was
we
there,
tell her no.
I'd knock it out of her hands. But I mean, you can't be with them 24/7.
It will be quite the adjustment. I'll say that. But they'll get used to it. It'll be fine. It'll be an adjustment period like anything else, and then they'll be back to normal. If they're having trouble, they need to get in touch with you. They can go to the front office and then call. That's that poor girl I was talking to Saturday. She's sweet. She said, well, there used to be landlines. I was like, honey, there still are landlines. You can go to the front office. They got them. They got them in a lot of the rooms.
Maybe she meant payphones.
I think she meant payphones because we
We
did
when I
have a
was in
payphone.
school, there were payphones in the cafeteria.
Hey guys, I'm Eli Mills, owner of Millie's Auto. Going to work
At that age, though, I didn't have nobody to call because everybody I would call was in school.
Right.
Who was I calling on a payphone at school?
She won't
Nobody.
call her mama.
Huh?
She won't call her mama.
No, my mom. If I called my mom to chat,
Thunder Radio.
Yes, I need to put a birthday on.
All right. So for today, who is it?
Kristen Trail.
Kristen
Trail.
Trail. All right. Got her down.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. All right. Happy birthday to Kristen Trail. A lot of birthdays today. Today's a busy day.
another thing that I feel like is
I took that phone call on my landline there.
I know teenagers and social media, it can be detrimental to their mental health, trying to be, like the influencers, but parents do that with their kids. Like little Johnny's going to be the best baseball player, or little Susie is the best gymnast, and only post like the good.
Oh yeah.
Only post the good, so it looks like they have this happy little.
Yeah. We struggle with that, especially the girl one. She just sees the good out there and
317.
If you believe everyone gets a trophy, life is fair, and subscribe to Cancel Culture Thinking, you know what? You might want to change the channel. Yeah, because you're about to get offended. Okay, you've been warned. This is the Thunder Radio Morning Show with Josh and Holly.
I feel like we fixed a lot of the world's problems today. At least we told them how to fix it, didn't we, Holly?
Well, I feel like, I don't know. They can take it or leave it.
Thunder Radio Morning Show here until 8:30, brought to you by Dr. Van Winkle. What's happening at Granddad's Restaurant today for lunch from 11 until 2?
All right, the lunch line special is open. Hamburger steak, open face roast beef, pulled, barbecue, mashed potatoes, mac and cheese, fried cabbage, green beans, cornbread, or a roll. Your drink is included with that all for just $9.99. And I believe the teachers have in service today.
Teachers in service for the
10%
county
off.
today, and then city's got in service, this week until
Okay,
Friday.
yeah.
So they get 10% off.
Show your badge. 620 Woodbury Highway.
And now it's time for stupid, silly statistics that you never knew
I don't know where you're getting your statistics.
and probably don't need.
Him, did you bring your statistics?
Stupid, silly stat is revved up by our friends at Freedom Automotive Service Center in Manchester. New tires, payment plans available for those tires. 515 Hillsborough Boulevard. Stop by and see them today, right in front of College Street Elementary School. They're open 6 days a week at Freedom Automotive Service Center. Holly?
Stats show that 5% of us are deathly afraid of this animal. It's 5%, y'all. Don't call in and say spider, snake. I don't want to hear it. Stats show that 5% of us, little number, are deathly afraid of this animal. What is it?
Unrelated. Trey says if they would smash the phone with a sledgehammer that they take up for the first 3 days, it'd probably speed the transition up. Like, wouldn't that be cool? It set aside a budget for phone smashing.
Statistics show that 5% of us are deathly afraid of this animal. What is it?
728-1320. I've got 2 tickets to the Hillsborough Homecoming Association Rumble on the Hill Truck and Tractor Pool for this weekend. I'm not sure which day I've got over here. But I got one day. I don't know.
Amy has a good guess over on Facebook. She says turtle.
I don't even know the answer. There we go. Let's see here. Oh, okay.
Stats show that 5% of us are deathly afraid of this animal.
728-1320. Let's get the phones going. Morning, Joe.
About mice.
Good guess, but no, that's got to be higher. 5%. People are scared of mice. I used to be scared of mice. Like, I did not like, they creeped me out. Did not like them. Now they scare me, like they'll spook me. Like
Startled.
They startle you.
Yeah.
They'll take off and they're like, mouse. But they don't scare me. But before I was like, I knew there was a mouse there.
He'd jump up on the table and lift his little pant legs up.
I'm moving out of the house. Like, I can't live here anymore. So
Burn
that
it
mouse
down.
is gone. So that's got to be higher than 5%, I would think.
Statistics show that 5% of us are deathly afraid of this animal. What is it? Getting a lot of guesses over on the Carmine Family Dental Camera Perfect Smile Cam.
Let's see if we can find it over here on the phones. Morning, show.
Dogs.
Dogs. They're eating the dogs. It's not it. Somebody said cats on the Carmine Family Dental cameras, and we used to. I didn't realize people were afraid of cats, and I thought maybe they didn't like cats or they were allergic to cats, but not afraid of cats.
I know a lot of people who don't like
cats, but when
it's
I worked,
different being afraid of them.
Yeah, I got a story I'll tell after this phone call. Morning, show.
Birds.
Birds is the right answer. 5% of people are terrified of birds. What's your name?
Jonathan.
Jonathan. Are you scared of birds, Jonathan?
No.
How did you get that right? Do you know someone who's scared of birds?
No, just lucky guess.
Lucky guess.
Lucky guess. All right. Come on up. I got 2 tickets to the Saturday night tractor pull in Hillsboro. You want those?
Yeah.
Well, come pick them up here at the station, okay?
All right.
Thanks for playing, Jonathan. He just had a lucky guess there.
Amy says she's one of the 5%.
Scared of birds.
Yeah.
Man, that's tough life because there are birds everywhere. They're everywhere.
Well, they don't for the most part, you're not
I just feel like if I'm afraid
interacting
of it,
with them.
I feel like if I'm afraid of it, then I wouldn't even want them around me.
She probably don't.
So
No, don't.
I was talking about cats, people being scared of cats. And back when we were building our house, we moved into a duplex while we were building. We sold our house, we started building, we moved into a duplex. Couldn't put the cat in there, so I took him up to when I was working at the newspaper. I had that cat live there. Like, probably wasn't the best idea, but I was like, I got to put
He
it
was an
somewhere.
office cat.
He turned into the office cat, and he stayed there all the time, 24/7. He lived there, and he never really went up front to interact much with customers who came in the door. Occasionally, he would.
He just kind of likes to keep to himself for the most part.
But randomly, people, a couple of things to this. Randomly, people started coming in, and they were like, "I heard you had a cat up here,"
Heard it was a fat cat.
and they wanted to see him, like he was a display.
They would come in for no other
Other reason. They just wanted to see the cat. And I was like, okay, well, he's over there on that table sleeping or whatever. But one lady came in, and it's like he could smell it. He never went up front, like to
the front desk.
the front desk area. But it's like he jumped up off of the table he was on and just trotted
Like
across
he knew she was
the room
scared.
and jumped up on the table. And she was like, "Oh, no. I'm scared of cats. I'm scared of cats." And she started backing up to the door, and he jumped down and started following her. He knew. I don't know how he could sense that. Like he went up to try to rub on her leg, and she was like, "No. I went up there and got him." Like, I was afraid she was going to fall down backing out the door.
That's
She was
them
trying.
old men that come up to me and like, "Where's my hug?" That's what that cat was doing to that lady.
Yeah.
Even he knew she didn't want
He
no
knew.
hug.
Like he woke up from a nap and just ran to the front. Like, oh, there's one that's scared of me. I don't know why. But anyway, not much to that story. When somebody said scared of cats, I didn't realize that was a thing until that lady. I was like, I never knew anyone was scared of them.
It is funny though when folks come over and they see my cat. They're like, it's like the first time they've ever seen a cat before. It's like, oh, look at that big cat right there. Look at it. You know, like
He is quite unique looking.
Oh, he's not that. It just looks like a black and white
Listen,
cat.
no. He is fat.
He was fatter though.
He's lost a little weight. We put him on a little diet, but he's fatter than most. He's fluffier than
He's got long hair.
95% of any cat you're gonna see around here. He's fluffy and he's fat, and he's got a black nose, which apparently especially old ladies, when they see that cat, like, oh, he got a black nose. I'm like, oh, the other cats don't have black noses? I didn't know.
Josh's grandma has.
She's had hundreds of cats in her
quite
day.
a few cats, and they always have the most random name. Like she named one cat Face. That was the cat's name, Face. Why did she name him that? Because he had.
Oh, I don't know. He had a weird looking face. I don't know.
And then, like our cat, if she wanted to name our cat, it would be something. He's got a black nose. She'd call him Pinky.
Yeah. He got a black nose and he's real fat. We're gonna call him Pinky. Like, where'd that come from?
I know.
Right? Laura wants to know if our cat hunts. No.
Oh my gosh, my mom this morning. I talked to my mom on the way from my house to work every day. It's like when I talk to my mom. And today we spent the whole 17-minute drive into work. She got this little cat. She calls it T-Cat because it was at the T-Cat in McMinnville and just kind of orphaned in the parking lot or something. So my brother brought him home, and she tried to get rid of him, but it's her cat now. It's T-Cat, and he's a good hunter, right?
Okay.
So T-Cat brought up something this morning in the driveway. He was playing with it, and my mom says for about 45 minutes the cat was out playing with this, and she tells me it's the fattest mole she's ever seen with shovels for hands, and she said he's still alive. The cat's still, and the whole ride, mom.
It's giving you a play-by-play of what the cat's doing.
Sent
with
me
this
a
hole.
picture of the mole dead in the gravel.
Nice.
And she says, commented on Facebook just now, does your cat hunt? She's just proud as she can be that the cat is a good hunter.
Her cat's an outdoor cat.
He's a mouser.
Yeah. Well, he'll go catch things if you don't feed him much and you leave him outside.
Well, she was saying her cat enjoys the hunt. Like he's out there jumping around and
doing things.
Yeah.
Our cat is not like that. He is acclimated to the indoors.
He would watch a mouse run by.
He does not care. He would lay down, take a nap with one. It doesn't matter to him. All right, let's get a quick check of the weather. It's kind of hot to be outside, matter of fact. 75 degrees right now. It feels okay. Mostly cloudy this morning. We are going to see more cloudy conditions in the next few days than we have. And we do have an increased rain chance, but it's also still going to be hot. Heat advisory Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Highs in the low to mid 90s with a 40% chance of showers today, tomorrow, and a 70% chance of showers on Wednesday. The overnight low is hanging out in the mid 70s. So it's going to be nice and warm. So just FYI. Then the rain chance really picks up on Thursday, and we're a little cooler. We're in the upper 80s. Weather forecast brought to you by Cornerstone Caregiving. Free in-home assessments. They could do everything from meal prep to light housekeeping, transportation, and continence care. They got you covered 24/7. Call Cornerstone Caregiving. 931-393-6722 and schedule your free assessment. 931-393-6722.
Now, another update from the WMSR Thunder Radio News Center.
Radio's local news update is brought to you by your hometown.
Somebody was calling there. I was going to get them after the read, but I guess they realized I was going to a commercial break. Rachel said, wait till he brings in a live squirrel. Did yours bring in a live squirrel?
Our cat one time caught a baby squirrel, and I was trying
It's the same cat we got now. Yeah.
It was when he was younger, more agile. And I chased him down because I wanted him to let it go. It was alive. It had the biggest eyes I've ever seen. Little bitty tiny.
He was terrified.
And
the cat he was tossing up in the air.
We couldn't figure out what he was playing with.
We pulled up he was outside and he was tossing that squirrel around like pizza dough.
I did not
He was
want
having a
him
big
to kill
time.
it.
And so she took over there and grabbed that cat and got him waiting. That squirrel took off up the tree. And I never that cat was pissed. She put it down and he took off on a sprint and I feel like he got halfway up that freaking tree in one leap trying to get back to that squirrel. Couldn't get it. I thought that squirrel was plenty out of the way, but he was not. The kid almost got him again.
One time a bird
said a rabbit. Brought in a rabbit.
One time a bird got in our house and we were trying to get it out, and Josh's cat Mufasa was just kind of a layabout cat. He liked to go outside and stuff, but I didn't see him running a lot.
No.
And out of nowhere, Mufasa jumps out of the air and catches them.
He came in with a purpose. He walked into the living room, walked straight to that cat and or to that bird, jumped up and grabbed it.
Yeah.
And took off. He was not going to had it taken away from him. I kicked him outside with it. You can go out there and eat that. I have feathers all over my house. Now our cat doesn't really go outside much. He goes outside in the fenced-in backyard and stares through the bars like a caged animal.
I'd like to put a birthday on the birthday list, please. Cole Fowler.
He's already on
20. We asked the boy what he wanted to do for his birthday. So we're going to watch the new Happy Gilmore movie tonight and eat pizza.
Yes. I'm going to signing at 3. I'm trying to go to. If I can get there. It's going to be a busy day. You're way ahead of schedule today. You hosting Swap Shop? Since you didn't do it Friday?
I have to go get keys made. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry. I have to go get keys made.
Kevin said my cats don't like mockingbirds. They're always messing with them. That's funny. Football does start this week. I think Westwood plays Thursday or Friday in a real game. Like football season's here. Let's get these tickets for Jonathan for 7.
Mama said Happy Gilmore 2 was not good.
I don't imagine that it's good. All Adam Sandler's new stuff. I've seen some of the reviews online. People like there was a laugh or two. I like the cameos.
Yeah, that's kind of what I heard. But I'm going into it knowing that it's not Happy Gilmore 1 and that it's just a bunch of cameos.
Pretty much.
But I want to try and find all the. I'm gonna be like, look, it's so and so from what you call it.
Jonathan times 2.
Is that Owen?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Stupid, name that tune next.
Football every week until February. What starts? Preseason?
Yeah.
Actually do attract. This is the Thunder Radio Morning Show with Josh and Holly.
Thunder Radio Morning Show, 6:30 to 8:30 Monday through Friday. Don't forget, tomorrow morning show will be live on location at Senior Sunrise, Coffee County Central High School. First day of school tomorrow. We're going to be there for the show. Hopefully, we'll take the Carmine Family Dental cameras with us. That's the plan. We'll take them with us. Now, whether they work or not is the question. But that's the plan tomorrow. So be tuned in for that. Otherwise, we'll for sure be on the radio. That's going to happen. It's always a fun time. We'll have student guests with us. We'll play games with them, and they get to do some radio, which is fun. And we'll play games with them and all that good stuff. So be sure to tune in for that tomorrow. Morning show brought to you by Dr. Van Winkle. Holly, welcome back.
Thanks, buddy.
We've given away some prizes this morning. We can give away some more if we can get the right answer on Name That Tune, which is coming up right now. Holly, how do we play?
Josh got a little snippet of a song. He's going to play a 1, 2, and a 3-second clip. Once you have figured out what the name of that song is, give us a call, 728-1320, for a chance to win
2 tickets to Lake Winnipesaukee. How about that? 2 tickets to Lake Winnie. They're still good. Still got a whole another good month of summer left. I hate that the school goes back so early. We just kind of discount August.
That's good summer weather.
August
right
is
there.
good. So it's going to be hot. It's going to be great. It's going to be get out and have some fun. Well, you can do that at Lake Winnipesaukee if you name this tune and the artist. It's pretty easy to spot the artist, at least for me. This was a big song there for a while.
I'm a little embarrassed at how much I loved this song when it came out.
I did too. And now you listen to it, and it's like, oh. It sure didn't have a lot of staying power because you don't hear it anywhere anymore ever. This guy, I don't think, was particularly talented.
You don't think so?
In terms of his artistry now. His music. No. 728-1320. Name this tune. I'm going to go ahead and go to the 2.
And Taylor says Summertime by Will Smith.
Incorrect. 728-1320 for your official guesses on the Ben Lomond Connect hotlines. 2 tickets to Lake Winnipesaukee Amusement Park. It's like $80 worth of tickets there. Them's expensive. Good time down there. Go to Sokia. Nothing. What?
I got another bird, buddy.
Oh,
a house finch.
She's got a bird that's landed on her bird feeder. She's been very upset that she's not had a lot of birds land.
That's a pretty one too.
This is the definition of age here. But she gets real pumped when a bird lands on her bird feeder. She got a camera on it.
Oh, he's going to eat it. I hadn't had. Jackpot. He's eating the bird.
Nobody has ever eaten. None of the birds have ever eaten the bird food. That thing's been out there for almost 3 weeks. 3 weeks. A little over 3 weeks now. Your mama said send it to her. But the birds never eat the bird feed.
Oh, they found it though.
Now once they start, they'll probably be there all the time.
That's a pretty bird too. All right, I'm sorry. We're playing a game.
Morning show.
Is it Wild Wild West by Will Smith?
It is Wild Wild West by Will Smith. Good job. What's your name?
Lindsay.
Lindsay. Good job.
Lindsay, did you have a birthday yesterday?
I did have a birthday
Happy
yesterday.
belated birthday.
Thank you.
Yes. All right, Lindsay, here's the deal. I will reach out to you, and we will get your contact information. I can email you these tickets, okay?
Okay, great. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, we'll get those tickets to her. It is Wild Wild West by Will Smith. Yeah, not a big, like I remember loving that song when I was younger. It was with that movie, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Called Wild Wild West.
Mm-hmm. It's National Buffalo Soldiers Day, so he says that in there. Buffalo Soldier, look, it's like I told you. Will Smith, to me, during that time, it was like peak Will Smith. You know,
From
he
about 93
had Will
to
Smith,
2000.
Independence Day, Bad Boys,
Yeah.
and then he had to go and slap Martin Lawrence, and now I don't like him
He
anymore.
slapped Chris Rock.
Oh yeah, Chris Rock.
Whole
Now I
different
don't-
person.
This is whole other country.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Martin Lawrence was in Bad Boys with him. That's why he was on my brain.
Yeah, he's this whole other. Will Smith is just not the Will Smith we grew up with.
Yeah, Josh says the movie was terrible. I agree. That movie was not good.
A lot of his movies weren't good. The only one that's decent is I Am Legend.
Independence Day, good
Yeah.
movie. Bad Boy, one, good. I don't recall the other two that good.
Are you just over there looking at your birds on your bird feeder there?
You got, I don't.
Email it to me. I'll put it on the screen. We can all watch this bird.
We got to download it.
She's very pumped about it. She rarely gets this excited.
Okay, so for my birthday, my mom got me this video bird feeder. Golly, y'all know what?
It's a bird feeder, and it's got a camera on it. There you go.
And nothing. I've caught
Been out for over 3 weeks.
wasp, and I caught a spider building a really pretty web.
But the birds would not. A couple birds landed on it. It was just a couple, and they fly off. They wouldn't eat the food.
I took it down yesterday just to make sure. I'm like, let me make sure everything's on the up and up, and there's bird poop on top of it, so they're landed on the top and not down there with the food. So, and it's been what my birthday was July 6th, so it's been about 3 weeks, and I've not. I feel like I just reeled in a big bass.
It's changed her day today, buddy.
It's a good day.
And contrary to that, we put up the hummingbird feeder, and the hummingbirds were there in 15 minutes. It's like they got a text that their order was ready, and here they were.
Mm-hmm.
And they ate all the hummingbird feed.
Yeah, in
a week.
Yeah.
But the other birds, they do not operate the same efficiency, I don't think. Now, anything else? I'll name that too.
No, I think.
Why don't you reach out to Lindsay and get her email for me, okay? So email those tickets. Thank you, Holly. That's your job. I want to tell everybody about Common John Brewing Company. That's my job.
Lindsay, did you hear him? Send me your email. Okay, go ahead.
Monday, Tuesday, they're closed, but they'll be back open on Wednesday at Common John Brewing Company, serving up breakfast starting at 8 a.m. They've now got so many more menu items, especially for lunch. They've added sandwiches and they've added new pizzas. Check that out at 210 Woodbury Highway, Common John Brewing Company. And I believe there are still some tickets left for Freebird, the Ultimate Leonard Skinner Experience, coming up August the 9th at Common John Brewing Company, 210 Woodbury Highway. Find them online, commonjohnbc.com.
This is XYZ Insurance. How can I help?
I have a question about my home policy.
All right.
She heard. I got her email.
Good, Holly, good. Let's see. Did that. I need to do another Dirtworks and another transfer pool. What are we talking about here?
Hey, I emailed you that bird video.
Okay.
Sending you Lindsay's email.
All right, let's get over here and find this.
I was going to, it's Monday, so I was going to do the Monday menagerie. I couldn't find a lot of animal stories that were pleasant. A lot of sad things happening.
Yeah.
So it'll be oh, our mic's on. Thanks, Tiff.
Doing too much stuff over here. That makes me mad.
Well, it'll be fine.
This is me trying to do too much stuff.
All right. Fine.
Immediately went to try to upload this video.
Yeah, it's my fault.
It's Holly's
You
fault.
said send me the video, and I didn't tell you until after we were on the break.
There's the bird. Look at him.
That's a pretty bird. Checking it out. Checking it out.
Does it eat the food? No, there he goes. Things we get excited about. No. You think they know there's a camera? We need a third live camera every morning. We'll just have it on the. We'll have that pulled up.
I could sit and watch this all day.
I can tell everybody's thrilled about this stuff. He's done. Or you're done.
Oh my goodness!
You got another one? She's got another one.
Listen, it's
Leslie said make a wish. Redbird. What kind of bird did you say it was? Leslie, where are you at snorkeling? That looks pretty. Everybody's kind of quiet today, Dale. What are you so pumped about over there? She's in shock, and I'm hoping we won the lottery or something.
well, I won the bird lottery.
Oh boy.
Watch this little clip right fast, buddy. Watch what's happening at my bird feeder. No, you gotta keep watching.
Oh, there's two birds. Well, that one scared that one off.
That's a big bird right here. What even is that bird?
I don't know, but he scared that other one off. Now they've all found it. Thunder Radio Morning Show. We were so excited about Holly's bird feeder. We forgot to turn the microphones off during most of that last break. So hopefully y'all enjoyed a mixture of random ranting and Holly just being all pumped about her birds. We did put the feed of the bird, one of the birds eating, up on the Carmine Family Dental camera. So if you're watching the show on Facebook or YouTube, you got to check that out. Just thrilling stuff, isn't it?
Y'all, I was so happy about the one bird.
Yeah.
In the next clip, there's two birds.
So all you did last night was turn the bird feeder a different direction, and now the birds are all over the bird feeder. So all you needed to do was just turn it a little bit.
I reckon.
And now they're excited about it. So anyway, if Holly randomly during the show just goes, she's gotten a new bird on her bird feeder, and she is excited about it. The things we get pumped about now, you know?
Yeah, that's I don't know. I'm just at that age, I reckon.
Thunder Radio Morning Show. I want to tell you about Dirtworks. If you have some excavation work needs to be done, maybe you need to get the water draining properly. Maybe it's just it's holding in a spot or something like that. Or you want to put in a retaining wall, maybe cut in driveway, clear property. Dirtworks can do that. They're affordable, and they will hook you up with a quote right now. Call Dirtworks, 931-409-0782, 931-409-0782, and online, Dirtworks for you. All right, Holly, what are we doing here?
So it's normally Monday menagerie, and the only menagerie that I have is this menagerie of birds now that love my bird feeder, and I'm really excited about it.
So pumped about it.
So I told you all about that. So we're going to move back over to Manchester, Tennessee Farm Monday. We're going to go back to an oldie but a goodie.
Uh-huh.
This is what I found over the weekend.
Well, speaking of the Manchester Forum, we talked a lot about the cell phone
We'll
policy.
hit that again if there's a time.
Yeah, I was just letting everybody know we talked about that a lot during segment 2. So we're not skipping over that. We did discuss that quite extensively.
I'm not the type of person that if I see something that you post on your personal Facebook, that I'm going to bring it up on the radio and be like, so-and-so said this. But if you post that stuff
What's in the forum?
On the forum, it's
public.
I feel like it's out there.
It's fair game.
It's fair game for me to talk about it.
100%.
And I come across this post, and it was did you see the Wendy's post about the complaining about Wendy's?
No. Oh, yes, I did. I did see the post complaining about the Wendy's. Yes.
Okay, so someone posted
they
warning.
weren't happy with the whatever they got at Wendy's.
Warning before you go hot inside. Flies trying to land on our food. If I wanted to do, I'm not going to say that. I don't want to bash any restaurants or anything. I'm not even.
Well, we didn't go there, so I didn't see this firsthand. So I don't
Yeah.
Not a big fan of that.
Anyway, order was wrong and the pop machine was leaking.
The what?
Really pop?
The pop machine?
Mm-hmm.
I know where they're from.
You're not from around these parts, are you?
They're either from the Tri-Cities or they're from up north. One of the two. There's
Do people say pop in the Tri-Cities?
They do. Like there's a little corner of the state of Tennessee.
Okay.
They say pop up there.
Okay.
Kind of like where they say fireflies. Like that one little spot up there in East Tennessee.
Those
It's really
lightning bugs.
Them is lightning bugs.
She goes on to say, I placed an order. My husband does not like cheese, number one, without cheese. I'm more complicated, number one, plain with cheese and veggies on the side.
Oh, golly.
Good Lord.
It's a fast food restaurant.
Come on now. Did not receive food for 20 minutes. Received the order. Hubby got a plain burger. Mine was correct, even with the veggies. I took his burger back to the counter. I was very clear about his order. She came back with a plain cheeseburger. Still incorrect. I explained again. Showed her my receipt. I was nice about it. She basically told me I was wrong in what I ordered, and I showed her my receipt again. Finally came back with the correct order. All right. Our order was not the only one that was wrong. Gentleman before us, both his sandwiches incorrect. One person not given their Frosty. No telling how many drive-through orders were messed up. How can you say that
You don't
when
know.
you don't know? Why? Golly, it must be nice to be so perfect at your jobs all the time that you don't ever mess
That's what I get.
up.
Nobody messes up anymore.
It's I don't know. So sometimes things happen. Take us, for instance. One day we had the water that we couldn't. Our pipes had frozen and we could get no water. Say you're up here and you're recording a commercial and you go to use the bathroom and I can't use the bathroom because there's no water at the radio station. I sure would hate to think that somebody left my establishment, went and jumped on the Manchester, Tennessee forum, was like, radio station even got no water.
Right.
I'm like, give us time to get to sometimes things break. Can we have a little grace in our community? A little grace, maybe? If you want to whine about that on your own your own personal page to let everybody know, everybody know, hey, I didn't have good service here.
Well, why don't you just go talk to the manager?
Well,
about
that's what they were saying. They were like, the manager there would have made it right. Just, I don't know. I guess I'm just different. Nicole says they say soda.
Yes, I have found a map.
All right.
Of soda versus Coke versus pop. And what I've done is I've zoomed in to not the whole country because I want to show Tennessee. And I've got an arrow, if you're on the camera, I've got an arrow pointing to the very northeastern part of Tennessee where you'll see some yellow. Yellow is, they say pop. You got that? Can you see that?
Yellow is pop.
Yellow is pop. Yeah. And when you're looking at the map there.
What is this pinky purple?
That's
down here?
Coke.
Okay.
People will say Coke. That's all the southeastern part of the country. All carbonated beverages are just called Coke.
Right. What kind of Coke do you want? I want a Sprite.
And the green, was that blue? Whatever the northeastern part.
It's not green. It's like a
Aqua.
Yeah.
That soda. So that lines up for what Nikki's saying. That's up towards Pennsylvania. That is soda. So
soda pop.
So the yellows, of course, for radio. Sorry, I'm just showing you a map. But pretty much the whole southeastern part of the United States, for the most part, says Coke. Everything is Coke.
Okay, going back to what we were talking about, the complaint about Wendy's. Leslie says everyone needs to work at fast food or in a restaurant at least once in their life. And I wholeheartedly agree. I worked at KFC and I worked at the Oak restaurant as a hostess and waitress.
Customer service.
Yeah.
You need to try that just to see how it goes. Now, I can't speak on that. I've not worked in a restaurant. So it's hard for me to say that. I mean, it wouldn't have hurt me, I'm sure. But I've worked in customer service, and it's hard to keep people happy.
Manchester, Tennessee Forum Monday. Let's take a little.
Annette said her sister is the manager at the Wendy's.
Yeah, the
people said if they would have talked to her, she would have made it right.
And saying that she is the nicest and she would have made it right. I go to Wendy's. I like the spicy chicken sandwich plain. I've never had an issue, but
you need to get it with the vegetables on the side.
But if I
I want the
did,
slice of cheese on the side, but only
I'm-
half a slice of cheese.
I'd be like, I'll just.
People are so weird about their orders.
There's just no people don't give any grace anymore. I don't think.
Well, people, I don't, you know.
I'm not there. I can't say that that they did get good service and they're
Right.
just complaining. I can't say that, but I don't know. I'm not one to go to the forum and bash somebody.
Morning show.
Yeah, could you tell me who won the birthday cake for this past Friday?
This past Friday, Gene, the winner was Pam Granillo.
Okay, I got a birthday party. It was yesterday. His name was Wayne Robinson.
Wayne?
Yeah, W-A-Y-N-E.
All right, Robinson.
Uh-huh.
All right, I got it down.
Okay, have a good day.
Thank you. That's Gene. Gene calls in with all the birthdays. He knows
Thank you, Gene.
way more birthdays than probably anyone has ever known. Anyway, yeah, no, a little more grace would be good for people on the.
Another thing that we talked about earlier in the show was the post about the new cell phone policy at
Oh,
the
yeah.
schools.
People have lost their minds.
Just a quick recap.
And to be fair, there are a lot of people who are on board with this. Even in the a lot of people in the comments are like, "No, this is good. This is a good thing. This needs to happen." But the people who are not for the cell phone
Some of
policy,
the
oh my
what
gosh,
they're posting, I'm like, really? You really believe that way? You believe that the students should be treated?
yeah. They said, well, they're saying, well, then if the students can't have their phone, then I better not see a teacher with their phone. I'm like, teachers aren't students. I could see you saying that about other students. You know, other students should be allowed to, or whatever. My kid can have their phone, other kids shouldn't have their phones or whatever. But the teachers are the adults. They're in charge. They run the show.
I'm afraid that's what the problem is. Is some children are the ones
Running
in
the show,
charge
yeah.
in their homes.
Yeah, like
That's not
but
how I
and that's
grew
the thing.
up.
You know that is being verbalized at home, right? Like,
Yeah.
yes,
Yeah.
And so the kids hear that, and then they go to school lippy.
And they get sassy.
They get lippy.
Yeah.
My mom said. My dad said, I should be allowed to
My
have
mom
mine.
said teachers not taking my phone up.
Yeah,
Oh,
and so that's what happens.
that's why I could never be a teacher.
Yeah, and
I'm too punchy
Yeah.
to be a teacher.
I know, just bip, and I wouldn't be able to handle it. But then there's that, and then there's the other that just insists that. Well, we had the one comment that said, "My child will have her phone if she wants to." Blah blah. And I'm like, why is your child special? This is not your child's school. They don't run this.
Y'all ever been around somebody and heard their child back talk them or something, and you just wait?
Yeah.
You just wait for the whipping,
Like, you gonna hit them?
but no,
And
they
then
don't come, and you're like, oh, now we know.
I know. They get too friendly, It can create hostilities at the house when you're, because we got teenage kids and we're not friends. So it can create some,
My daughter
it
one
can
time,
create some hostilities.
she said, I can't tell if you're a cool mom or if you're not a cool mom. I said, well, let me go ahead and make it real clear for you. I am not a cool mom.
No.
I'm not. I am not your friend.
We ain't friends.
I enjoy spending time with you and we
We're
can
friendly.
we can do fun things together. We can make little TikTok dances, but
Yeah.
let's be clear, I'm not a cool mom.
Don't get any kind of notions that I am. But ain't no fun gonna be had here.
Well, look, it's hard. It's hard to teach your kids lessons because you know the lessons and you feel bad for them. You don't want your kids to hurt. You don't want them to be sad and
we've kind of
feel
learned this the
bad.
hard way too, because I think one of our kids in particular, they have to learn the hard way. They don't do well.
Just don't listen is
They
what
just
it
don't
is.
listen.
And that's fine. I learned the same way. I had to make so many mistakes. But the problem is I think parents don't want their children to be uncomfortable. Maybe they see themselves in their kids and they don't want to be uncomfortable, or they remember how it felt and they're like trying to stop their kids from feeling that. But it's good for them to feel uncomfortable. It teaches them a lesson. And if you take that away from them, when they go out into the workforce, they're not going to be any good to their employers.
Yeah, there's a lot of that happening now. There's a lot of the the workforce is not changing as much as people think. It's still pretty old school when there's new things, but
especially in this area. Maybe things are different in big cities in York, California, Los Angeles.
But even there, it's starting to revert, because there for a while it was the whole, we're all going to work remotely and we're all going to, and even those bigger companies in those areas, like, now we're done with this, and they're kind of reverting back to the way, because the productivity levels are garbage.
Saving your money and not spending it on things you want is hard. It's hard work. It's hard work to make the money. It's hard work to save the money. And it's hard work to discipline your kids. But just
mix that all together.
Do the hard things, you guys.
Disciplining your kids on how to save money. Golly, they don't understand that. I guess the hard part is because, so much is furnished for them, at least for hours. I mean, they do have free room and board and things like that. So it's like getting them to understand that life is more expensive than Sonic drinks, or what it's not Sonic anymore. It's Dunkin' or whatever they're going to get. Anyway, anything else? We got birthdays we got to do.
Okay, let's do birthdays.
We got birthdays coming next on the Thunder Radio Morning Show here until 8:30. So don't go anywhere. We got more fun.
Broadcasting from the Unity Medical Center studios, this is Thunder Radio, WMSR, 1320 AM, 107.9 FM, and worldwide at Thunder.
Oh, yeah. Whoop. I got Heather Phillips up there, but it's not the right Heather Phillips. There we go. Where'd Holly go? She left. Kids threaten to call the police or child services and don't get their way. I know one that accused their parents of abusing them. Oh, yeah, I've heard of that. I know someone who also dealt with that. I think mom needs made of money. That's funny. I mean, it's not easy. That stuff's not easy.
When we talk about this stuff.
She gets all wired up. Then she goes home and starts yelling at the kids. Y'all spoiled!
Look,
She gets all gassed up.
it's hard to see your kids cry, right? It's hard to see them cry. And so when I'm yelling at them, telling them, what
all the things they do,
getting on to them, and they're upset. That's hard to see. My instinct is to comfort them and be like, it's okay though. I know you're just being a kid, but that you got to let them be uncomfortable for a little while.
Yeah. It's difficult with them. They
Thank you, Norma.
Yes. Cute pigtails today. Yeah. Let's look at birds again.
Hey, speaking of birds.
There he's eating.
Megan sent me a message.
Look at them birds.
And she says, if in follow up to your bird watching, I wanted to share this app with you. Definitely. It's called Merlin Bird ID. You can go outside, turn it on, and the app will listen for what birds are in your area and identify them.
Yeah, give Holly some more bird things to do. We got lots of birds out there. You can hear them.
My bird feeder this morning is a hot spot.
More of them?
Yeah.
Once they start, I feel like they'll be there all the time because there's food.
Look at these videos I'm ranking up. Oh, they love it. They love that bird food.
It just took them a minute to find it. Now that they found it, all you had to do was turn it sideways. Made it easier.
I got an eastern bluebird.
Nice.
A house finch. Where's that video of the two birds?
In the wintertime, you're going to get blackbirds. We should just take it down in the winter. Probably cold, bad for it. Ain't no birds here. Birthday time on the Thunder Radio Morning Show. Celebrate Monday. Today is Monday, so we celebrate Saturday, Sunday, and Monday birthdays. This afternoon at 4:30, Tiffany will be on Connecting Coffee County, and she will draw for a winner of 3 slices of delicious birthday cake. A Saturday winner, a Sunday winner, and a Monday winner. Can't win if your name ain't on the list. Then at the end of the week, we draw for a cake. Last week's cake winner was Pam Granillo. We also draw for flower winners from the Mossy Pot Margaret and Billy Joe Roberts. Won that last week. So get those birthdays and anniversaries into us today. Right now, call in 728-1320. Here we go with a drum roll. Saturday birthdays. Hold your applause till the end, please. Tina Brown Huckins Sane turned 6, and Andrea Ortiz turned 34 on Saturday. Sunday birthdays. We had Stephen Brace, I think. Barry Goffler. Whoever writes these name downs, I have no clue. The names I write down are ones that are pretty easy to pronounce. Lindsey Toms and Wayne Robinson had birthdays on Sunday. I got a lot for Monday. Walker Jennings turned 4. Cole Fowler is 20 today. Jackson Ham has a birthday. Kyra Sherrill. Patricia Stotts is 76. And Kristen Trail. Happy birthday. Lots of birthdays today. Happy birthday to all those people. Holly, celebrities.
All right, guess who this is?
Oh, yes. That one.
Big G-L-O.
Glorilla.
Yeah. Glorilla turns 26 today.
Celebrating in jail, huh?
Well, I don't know if she's still in jail, but she did get arrested. Let's see here. I'm going to do this little dance.
Soldier Boy?
Yeah. Soldier Boy has a birthday today.
Makes for good radio.
He's 35.
She's over there.
He's Soldier Man now. 35. She was married to Uncle Jesse on Full House.
Lori Loughlin.
Lori Loughlin turned 61 today.
You can celebrate while on probation. Or on parole.
Oh, man. Let's see.
He's out
here.
of jail.
This
I
guy
had a big
is.
crush on Aunt Becky when I was little.
Yeah, she's pretty. This guy is. Oh, Macy Jackson has a birthday today.
Happy birthday to Macy Jackson.
This guy is the UFC founder.
Dana White.
Dana White has a birthday today. Turns 56.
Let's add Macy Jackson to the local birthdays.
That's all I have, really.
Well, that's a pretty good list.
Oh, wait a minute. He sings, I was going to go to work, but then he
Afro Man.
turns 51 today.
Afro Man. Nice.
Have mercy.
It's a terrible show.
No, it was
Full
great.
House? No, it's terrible.
No, it was good when we were little. We loved it.
Oh, and when we were little, we thought that was the best show. It was TGIF along with Family Matters, Step by Step, Dinosaurs, some good shows. Come on. It was ABC on a Friday night.
That's all the birthdays.
That was prime time stuff when you were a kid. You came home on Friday and you got TGIF that night and cartoons the next
What do
day.
kids watch now when they go home on a Friday
TikTok.
night? Do they watch
They don't watch TV. No, we watched. You watched TGIF on Friday night, which Holly never watched, and then cartoons on Saturday morning. We didn't have cable, so I got the network cartoons on Saturday morning. Can we bring that back?
Network cartoons as adults? Can we sit there and eat our cereal and watch
cartoons on Saturday morning?
Yeah.
Can I get the old lineup of that? We're going to pull that up during the break. Morning Show Overdrive financed by New Haven Mortgage. Getting into the home of your dreams has never been easier because you have the right finance team now ready to work for you. New Haven Mortgage. Heather Phillips and her team, over 60 years of experience in the home lending industry. NewHavenMTG.com. NMLS 1477317.
Now, another update from the WMSR Thunder Radio News Center.
Thunder Radio's local news update.
Yes, Friday nights for pizza and TGIF. Wake up late on cartoon Saturday morning. Yeah, and I watched, was it Hang Time with, what was that guy's name? Some good shows on Saturday morning. Fraggle Rock. It was too early for football. Let's see. Saturday morning. Cartoon.
Hank Hill, August 4th. I love King of the Hill. I gotta Google that. Uh-uh.
Now the 90s Saturday morning cartoon lineup. CBS said Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles come on that morning. Garfield and Friends was part of their Saturday morning lineup. It's the best.
So
She got more birds over there. That's what she's gonna talk about right now. Batman, X-Men came on Saturday morning. Doug.
The American Automobile Association of America has tips to protect people, pets, and vehicles from extreme heat. As the heat wave moves across the United States, AAA
What did you have something to say?
to stay safe and protect their vehicles. High temperatures can lead to
they're bringing King of the Hill back after 15 years. It's been off the air. But when the Hills come back from their stint in Saudi Arabia, a country whose name Peggy, forever confident in her non-existent language skills she cannot pronounce, their son Bobby, who was in middle school, he's now a 21-year-old chef skipping college. They're older.
Grown up.
I want to watch it. Look, Bobby's drinking.
Nice.
Hank looks the same.
AAA highlights these potential issues. Battery failure accelerates chemical reactions, shortening battery life and risking sudden failure.
I hope not.
They're gonna woke King of the Hill and destroy it. Hank will be a woman now. You know what the best cartoon is ever? Family Guy. They don't care about nothing. He don't care about nothing.
It's fair game.
They go after everybody, and it is hilarious.
I think that's fair.
It's hilarious.
They'll have jokes on there that you are ashamed to laugh at, but you know they're funny.
But I don't go searching for Family Guy. But if it's on and I put it over there, I'll watch 10 episodes of it. I'm just sitting here I never search for it. And I'm like, oh, I want to watch the Family Guy. But if it's on and I happen to click on it, it's Family Guy for at least 2 hours. I'm gonna watch at least 4 episodes of it. Queen of the Hill. More birds.
Yep. More birds.
You gonna get them alert that? You gonna get sick of them?
Nope. Bring me all the alerts. It's that red finch. He keeps coming back. He loves it.
This local news update is brought to you by your hometown grocery store, Spring Street Market. On sale this
Loves
month,
it.
Pillsbury biscuits, Tropicana orange juice, Hungry Man dinners. See the great prices.
Buddy has a good birthday today.
Visit Thunder 1320.
I sent him a video this morning.
Of what?
Just
He's seriously the nicest guy.
he's the nicest guy. And he
What's
worked
wrong with all y'all's daughters?
He worked so hard. And if I message him while he was at work, we were talking about phones.
He won't be on his phone.
He will not
No.
answer his phone. He say, "I'll call you when I get off work." He won't message while he's working. I want to save the videos to this program, but I don't think they save. I think I have to
You're gonna
download
download them. That stinks. I wonder if there's a setting where you can keep so many of them. Like our Blink keeps so much before it starts kicking them out. And you can save them if you
And,
want.
and when it identifies a bird,
Yeah.
like when you have that bird, it doesn't keep every time it comes.
And then identify the next time?
Yeah, it identifies it, but the first time, hang on, I'm downloading one. The first time it does it, it takes a still image of the bird and kind of puts it in like a photo album.
okay.
Like you've got this bird.
Oh,
this
you've had
bird.
these birds.
Yeah.
I wonder if it would be cool if it would organize the videos of that bird under that photo. Where you click on that photo and see all those birds of that bird.
Let me see if it'll do it. Oh, I guess
Maybe I. Let me
Manchester's only live and local radio morning show. You're listening to Josh and Holly on Thunder Radio.
Thanks for hanging out with us. Thunder Radio Morning Show. Final segment, Morning Show Overdrive, financed by New Haven Mortgage. Been a busy show today. I want to tell you about the upcoming tractor pull this Friday and Saturday. The Hillsborough Homecoming Association Rumble on the Hill. Friday and Saturday, August the 1st and 2nd. Mid-South Pullers Association event features super stock tractors, two-wheel drive trucks, limited pro stocks, diesel trucks, and more. Presented by the Hillsborough Homecoming Association, Woodall Grain, Rogers Group, Thompson Cap Brothers, Implement, Hillsborough Food Company, Coffee County Bank, Midstate Towing, 7926 Hillsborough Highway for the Rumble on the Hill Truck and Tractor Pull. Gates open at 5, tires spin at 7, both nights, August 1st and 2nd. So y'all don't miss that. All right, Holly, just a couple of minutes here. We don't have a lot of time. She's over there looking at her birds.
Three at one time.
She's got birds on her camera bird feeder, and that's all she's been talking about this morning. And she's
3
just-
at one time.
so once they find it, then they swarm and take over.
It's like the boy house finch got there and was like, hey, jackpot. And he went back and told all his ladies. And now there's a bunch of house finches.
Yeah, everywhere. I'm glad we didn't put that near the pool.
Why does that make me so happy?
I don't know. I've never seen her quite this happy. Been married for 15 years. She's never this happy.
We were sitting on the porch the other night and the sun was going down and Josh had cut the grass and it was nice. It was nice. And we were just sitting there drinking our tea and watching the sunset. And I was thinking, wanting anything more than that seems selfish, you know? Just sitting in your yard watching the sunset. Just
quite the blessing. Dale said we're going to take up Holly's phone. Get her focused on this show. She just won't put her phone down.
I'll be better tomorrow. This is the first time that I've seen them eat the food. So you're like, it's happening right now. And
this live radio reaction. Thrilling stuff. Holly's talking about birds eating food back at our house.
Just life. They're there. That's just, it's a life. They're hanging out there. It's a cool spot to be now. Very excited.
She's so happy. We're going to introduce a new phone policy here at Peterson Media
All
Group.
right.
No phones.
I won't check for birds.
We do have a phone policy. Nobody enforces it or follows it or anything else.
Whenever I get done doing this show, I feel like people like me a little less after they learn a little bit more about me.
I think the opposite. I think they like you a little more.
Like when I go on
She's
these
hard on herself.
Rants about.
Well, she for 20 straight minutes it tells you how to raise your kids.
I know, and then I'm like, God, why did I do that? I must have sounded real pompous telling people how to.
You got to do it this way, and you got to, and that's how she talks to the kids at the house. You and you and you, and they start crying because she yells at them. She goes from 0 to 100 real fast. We were at the airport yesterday, and listen.
I didn't go from 0 to 100 real fast.
We don't do airport stuff much. We're not very familiar with the process. The girl one, had gone to Florida with a friend. We were picking them up at the airport on Sunday. We knew the plane landed at 3:40. So I was like, okay, well, we'll get to the satellite parking or the cell phone parking lot at 3:30. They land at 3:40. What do you got to do? They don't have any checked bags, so they just get off the plane and come outside. So I figure they land at 3:40. By 3:50, we should have them, right? I don't know. It takes a minute to get off the plane. They were on that plane for 20 minutes afterwards. So we sat there, and she finally takes them. We're off the plane. All right. So we're at the cell phone parking lot. It's like 7 minutes from the terminal. So it's, so we're like, all right, let's drive over there. By the time we get there, they should be out. They're off the plane now. If they're off the plane, they have their bags. What are we waiting on? So we drive over there and do the whole circle and go through the terminal. And you can't see the signs to which lane you're supposed to be in. It's not very clear where you're supposed to be.
And it's crowded.
And so we get into our lane that says, okay, arrivals. All right, that's where we need to be. So we roll through here. It's very slow, just, 5 mile an hour, stop and go, stop and go, stop and go. And we get up there and they're not out yet. So we have to circle back around again. We're like, where are you? Well, we just got off of a bus. What bus? They I guess they went to a terminal that wasn't at the main building. And so we come back around again, sit through traffic. They're still not out. We go through, we circle around again. As soon as we pull out, we hear from them. We're like, okay, we're out here now. So we've got to circle all the way back around. But the third time around was the busiest time. And we sat in traffic for a very, very long time to get the girl one. And by this time, Holly has lost her mind. And it's very short with everyone.
Well, we've been about
And
2
very short with everyone.
hours in the car there.
So had I.
I know.
And I'm the one having to drive and deal with these psychos at this airport who just will turn in front of you.
No blinkers.
They just cut over and do what they want to. So I lost my mind on a fella who wouldn't let me over.
Oh yeah, little sign language.
And I just gave him a little sign language. I thought he was being a real jerk because he could easily let me over. But
I lost my temper.
And then so she gets mad at me
because everybody saw the story about the poor 22-year-old who just got shot in a road rage incident. Well, he's on the guy Josh is giving the finger to is on the passenger side.
Well, I can't help
like,
it where he's
gonna
at.
pull out something and shoot me.
Who takes a gun to the airport?
It was the pickup line. That guy was picking up.
Yeah. Well, had he shot you, I would have avenged you.
Thank you.
So
thank you.
I would have took care of him. Still anyway. So then she was short the whole way home. She just was cranky
I
the
get
whole way
aggravated.
home. Like I'm having to deal with Nashville traffic. I don't know how to do this airport thing. I'm trying to get out here, trying to get us back on the interstate, trying to get us home. We've been there for 2.5 hours. We didn't expect to be there that long. So I'm just trying to get us home. And she's like, well, when are we going to stop and get something to eat?
No.
I'm not even hungry.
Beforehand, I said, hey, do I need to take something out to cook for supper? Or are we going to stop on the way? He said, we're just going to stop. You don't want to cook after going to Nashville. I'm going to make it easy on you. We'll stop and grab something to eat. And so we're 30 minutes from home. And I'm like, hey, are we eating or we're just not? Because I would eat a bowl of cereal at home. And he gets all, even though I had told him prior to that, we had made plans that we were going to eat before we got home. And then he's like, I wasn't even thinking of that.
Well, what? By the time we got out here, I didn't anticipate you losing your mind and getting cranky and not wanting to talk to nobody. I thought
Don't
you just
think
wanted
the best thing
I
to
thought
do
you
is
just wanted to
feed me?
get home. That's what I thought. So then I stopped and get her something to eat. You got mad that I didn't eat.
Yeah, I got mad because
I wasn't hungry.
That wasn't part of the plan.
I took you in to let you eat.
I said, just take me home. I'll eat a sandwich. You know what he did? Took me to Subway. I was like, I could have did this at home, buddy.
Thunder Radio Morning Show. I want to tell you about the Mercantile Catering, special order baked goods. Give them a call, 723-2491. It's where Down Home Cooking meets Southern Hospitality. Find them in Manchester, right across from City Hall.
You ever text your boss instead of your husband? Yeah, that's stress.
All right, y'all. Let's see. Give me PTSD. Right? I'm like, what? I thought we were just happy to be out of traffic and head home. All right. See y'all. Peace out. Tell them about Holly.
Bye, Holly.
She's over there watching her birds.
Good old day.